know what it is now. New watch every day of the week. Lil' Rolly with that beat. I bought a yard today. Penny all year like a bird. I made money. That money I love. Yeah, I'm causing the madness. Yeah, the baddest. Yeah, I bought me the crowds. I bought me the jammies. Yeah, I never need practice. My money go double or triple. Yeah, your money subtracted. She don't want it, no more, don't want it.
Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamara. Guarded by Tatum. The shot from 20 feet away. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Tatum. They set the pick. Plays it up and banks it in. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means there's so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Nice finish there. Holiday takes people on. Doesn't even think twice.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to White. Here's the three. Rebounded by Kamara. Lillard outside. Here's the screen. Back to Klingon. And stolen by Tatum. Brown outside, and Klingon pulls it down. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
To the middle. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Tatum. Klingon with the steal. Here's Kamara. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Avdia. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Inside, Klingon. Off target at the rim.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Kata. Clock at 6. From deep. And Klingon pulls it down. The Trailblazers with the lead. It's stolen by Pritchard. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The offensive rebound. Tries again. No good on the layup. And stolen by White. To the left side wing. Boston again missing. Trailblazers leading by 3. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
And so here's Portland. After the miss from Derek White. Outside, Avdia tries the spin move. Lets it go from 14. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Minot. And a closely contested, gritty, and crying first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Pass to Garza. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Henderson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Henderson's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade. There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Celtics trailed by 3. There's a good screen. Brown on the drive. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now Thibault to the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shoots. Boston, no good that time either. Portland leading by 3. Here's Sharp. Shot from the wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And here's Boston. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Pass to Hauser. From the arc. Drops in the tray. Hauser's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
He gets it in there. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Hauser. There's the triple. Connects from 3-point range. Hauser's got his second basket of the night. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Boston trailing. Down low. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
To the wing right side. Shot, high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 6 points.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Now here's Tatum. Lets it go from deep. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one goes in. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, Simon. Shot clock at 5. Over Holiday. Boston, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Trailing by 5. Pass to Brown. Outside, White. Shot on the wing. And Klingon pulls it down.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders that do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Kevin, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Shot clock at 6. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And so he hits the technical free throw. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame. It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Pass to Tatum. They set the screen. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Number 26. Celtics trailed by 8. They get it back. Count the basket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Portland substitution.
Portland with the ball. 6-point lead. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Tatum.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Brown. Back to White. 5 on the clock. To the inside. And stolen by Lillard. The rebound by the Celtics. And here's Tatum for 3. To the paint. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Portland shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. Out to White. Left side, Tatum. Another shot. He can't get that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Avdia off the drive. Celtics trailed by 6. Looking to get back on track here.
Tatum just has too much balance right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
They set the pick. Here's the lob to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Simons has got the ball here for Boston. 6-point game. Right now, let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Donovan Clingan. What's the situation, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
It's unfortunate but true. If you play with passion, there's sometimes pain that comes along with it. We wish him the best.
Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And it's a 9-point Portland lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Garza. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. So he gets them both. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here is Lillard. Shoots over Simon. The third quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 7. Don't go anywhere. The
Trailblazers 31.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Lillard to the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Simons surveying the D. Over in the corner, Brown. 5 to shoot. Brown gets it done inside.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Now here's Lillard. Screened by Grant. For the 3. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Avdia. A shot by Lillard, wide open. Off target from outside. In the corner, Tatum with it. Stolen by Avdia. Over in the corner, Lillard. Pass to Clingan. Back to Lillard. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Holiday, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
When you look at Drew Holiday, a 2009 draft pick, RJ, how much longer could you see him playing?
Well, ultimately, that's up to him. I think he's got a few good years left, but that will largely depend on how well his body holds up moving forward.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Sharp. Picked by Williams. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, what a play inside.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And the technical free throw is good. And Tatum slams it home.
Well, he's a bit undersized for a forward. He more than makes up for it with his backs.
It's stolen by White. Tatum with it. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And he banks the layup in.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
Now Lillard. Kamara down low. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Oh, softly lays it in.
They get exactly the matchup they want inside, and it gives them the biggest bucket of the game.
Okay, great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Lillard attacking. It's deflected. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum outside. Outside Brown. Now here's Tatum. Can't tie it up as that one goes astray. Outside Lillard. Williams a screen. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Strong move off the glass.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. All right, here's Williams. Outside Lillard. Now Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
So both teams changing it up here. The screen from Brown. Tatum. Williams with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now Tatum. Got it.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
like urn. Yeah, I bought a yours today. They all year like birds. It's I be back 2 times 2 my money, all I got. Yeah, I made money. That money I love. Yeah, I'm causing the madness. Yeah, the baddest. Yeah, I buy me the crowds. I buy me the jams. Yeah, I never need practice. My money gon' double or triple. Yeah, your money subtracted.